Welcome back, Vikings Nation. We're back here today. Second game at home here for the Vikings. That is a rarity, but one of the benefits of spring break is that can happen. We're here now with girls lacrosse after a great win by the baseball team against Scotts Plains Fanwood. It's the girls lacrosse team here today playing Morris Catholic. Merely a week ago, a week and 1 day ago, the boys lacrosse team faced against the Morris Catholic boys lacrosse team and unfortunately lost 10-9. I'm Manager Miller. I missed the shot at the end to tie it against Morris Catholic. Hopefully these girls have a different luck than I did. Opening draw, it's Shannon McGinnis at the X. Carmella and Charlotte Donnelly on the outside of the circle. Whistle blown. Looks like it'll be a redraw here. Shannon McGinnis with a significant height difference over her opponent. Starting lineup for the Vikings looking like Julia Landicho, Bria Gabioyo, Gracie Taylor, Maddie Farrell, Victoria, Carmella, Shannon, Charlotte, Ryan Gorski, Angie Corvalon, Julia Bosak, and Chloe Moret. Look at me recognizing that with the goggles. It'll be Morris Catholic ball to start out. Go with a sweet orange neon stick right there. Morris Catholic swinging it around. It's on the right wing now. Usually a spot for lefties. And it's Victoria with the ground ball. Union Catholic in transition here. Fast break opportunity.
Oh, great.
Victoria down the wing. Swings it to Chloe Moret. Sorry, Julia Bosak. Chloe Moret, number 27. Julia Bosak, number 17. Angie Corvalon near the crease area. Chloe to Charlotte. Charlotte guarded heavily. Gorski screen. Charlotte switches twice. Nearly got the angle. Couldn't get the free hands though. It's important in girls lacrosse to understand that you need shooting space in order to let a shot fly. If there's no shooting space, you cannot shoot it, unlike in boys lacrosse, where I can just let it rip right in front of someone's face. Gorski up the wing. Top of the key now. Swings it to Chloe. Chloe guarded heavily. Turns it over there. Chloe Moret in a captain's armband today. And it's Angie Corvalon down the wing. Angie to Ryan. Ryan to Charlotte. Charlotte to Carmella. Carmella, a great two-way midi for this squad. Charlotte through two. Backs away. Great job bouncing away from the pressure by her. To Carmella, the wind affected that ball a little bit. Gorski will get the GB. Gorski down the middle. Swings it. I believe that hit Chloe Moret in the face. Not what you want to see there. That was a good goal-scoring opportunity, though, for the Vikings. Angie Corvalon with the pressure there, all bundled up. Morris Catholic gets it to their goalie. They'll look to clear it here. Long pass. Nearly intercepted. Instead, Morris Catholic with a little fast break opportunity here now. They've got numbers. That'll be a no, not a penalty. What's the violation? Violation's the word. Morris Catholic with the ball on the 8-meter line. Not an 8-meter shot, though. It'll be neon orange stick here. Ball at X now. Morris Catholic swinging the ball around. As you notice, in girls lacrosse, you have to have 3 girls behind the box line at all times. Four, sorry. And I think 2 on behind the halfway line, right? Morris Catholic trying to find an angle here. Gracie Taylor on the ball. Defenseman for the squad. Now it's Victoria on the ball. Good defense here. Minor defensive breakdown there. Landicho gets the save though. Second chance opportunity here for the Crusaders. Morris Catholic setting up offense at X. Offense really running through the X. Great opportunity there. The question mark, no good. Up the hash. Great save by Landicho. Pass a bit short there. Nonetheless, Kloimerette gets the ground ball. Zagorski. Bosak open on the other wing. Instead, Gorski will go all the way. But it'll be a flag on the play. Nearly got the shot off. Instead, it should be an 8-meter shot, I believe. Gorski, new to the sport this year. Maybe not the most talented, but definitely the most athletic. 8-meter shot, kind of like a penalty shot. A bit harder to convert, though, as the defense will swarm you eventually. Ref, battle blows whistle. Gotta let it rip. And Gorski with the goal to get the scoring started has Union Catholic with a quick 1-0 lead. Morris Catholic was definitely favored in this matchup, but hey, anything could happen. And that is a great, bit of momentum there for the Vikings, instilling some confidence in the girls. I believe we went down 1-0. No, we actually did go up 1-0 to start against Morris Catholic. Unfortunately, we could not, secure the win at the end. Hopefully, they have a different result than we did. Shannon McGinnis once again at the X. Tallest girl on the roster. She'll definitely be taking the draw most times. Carm nearly gets the ground ball. A lot of these girls are new to the game, but they're just so athletic that the skill just transfers over so well. That'll be a violation on Maddie Farrell. Couldn't even tell you what she did wrong there. Thought that was quite textbook. I think that goal has got to, instill some confidence in the defense. I think they'll play with more energy right now. Because now they realize they definitely could win this game. Coach Donnelly spelling out some instructions for her girls. Cutter dealt with well by Donnelly. Slide's got to come. It's from Gracie Taylor. Great save by Landicho. Morris Catholic tried hitting the girl from where the slide came from. Unfortunately, they just could not get it to go. Victoria with the great ground ball. Union Catholic with numbers. Victoria puts on the wheels. Loses the ball there. It'll be a violation. Victoria with a quick restart. Referee blows it dead. It'll be an 8-meter shot here somehow. Don't know how that happened, but all right. Great goal-scoring opportunity here for the Vikings. It's Jimmy Donnelly on the cams, doing a great job. Probably the best angle I've seen all day.
He's a natural.
It's saved by the Morris Catholic keeper. Score will remain 1-0. Failed clear there for Morris Catholic. It's Maddie Farrell with the ball. Mitty got to be back, and they are. Maddie Farrell once again. It's Charlotte Donnelly, top of the key. Defense instructing the offense to settle. Usually whenever I hear settle, I just chuck the ball. The Vikings in a offensive formation here. That'll be a violation. I think in girls lacrosse, the whistle blows more than in any other sport. And really, we could fix that problem by just padding up the girls. Flip past McGinnis. McGinnis hit there. It'll be an 8-meter, but from behind the cage, not much to work with there. Shannon tries going into a question mark. That'll be a foul. Flag on the play. It'll be an 8-meter shot here from McGinnis, and that's really who you want on the 8-meter line. Would not be surprised if they go up 2-0. And they do! The Union Catholic Vikings with a quick 2-0 lead here. And it's who else but Shannon McGinnis converting on the 8-meter. She had 7 goals in a previous contest. And the Vikings have life here. It's Charlotte Donnelly at the X. Charlotte gets her own ground ball. She was hit hard. That'll be a violation. We have now been blessed by the Morris Catholic parents with a lovely roster. I can now say their names now. Angie Corvalon, quick pass. Thinks about going to goal, no angle there. Thought about split thousand, says she flips it. It'll be Charlotte Donnelly. She has an angle, she switches hands. Double teamed.
Oh.
Shot. Picked up by Julia Bosak. Angie Corvalon at X. Fakes the pass, now passes it. That's Carmella. No, it's not. That's Piquel, sorry. Carmella in the pink headband. Right now it's Gorski. That was an aggressive check by Neon. Shannon McGinnis looking to feed. Charlotte Donnelly, top of the key. Really like the Sponheimers of Union Catholic. I mean, there really is just an infinite number of Donnellys at this point. It's Gorski, top of the wing. Scanning the offense. And one of the blessings of, as a quick pass there to Corvalon, inside. Bang. And she scores. It's 3-0 Vikings. Quick start there. And as I was saying, one of the benefits of really taking your time on offense is your defense gets to rest. There are so many times where I'll take a quick shot and Luke Chang will run at me telling me, Andrew, you gotta slow it down. The defense is dead. They're gassed. You can't be taking shots like that and missing because the defense is just not ready to, hunker down and play a few more possessions of defense. So you gotta take your time on offense to ensure that your defense is well rested. The Vikings have done that well thus far, and the defense have really shown benefits from that. As we see, 0 goals given up in the first quarter. Hopefully not trying to jinx that. And it's McGinnis with the ground ball. If I'm them, I'm holding for the last shot unless it's a really good shot. McGinnis, great handle. Took it from halfway coast to coast. Julia Landicho is screaming at the offense to hold it. She does not want to see another shot this quarter. I mean, if I was her, I would not want to see any shots. Ooh, bad turnover there. Because now Morris Catholic with 20 seconds on the clock to work with. They'll look to clear. Long pass. That goalie's got range. This would be a disaster goal here for Union Catholic. 10 seconds left on the clock. Pass middle. Reminds me of you yesterday. Great save there by Landicho. Saving the clean sheet there. I think it went off of Landicho's thigh to the pipe and then bounced off. Great break there for the Vikings as they're now up 3-0 in the first quarter. I like how they have 2 minutes on the clock. We don't get that. They just say, yeah, come out, boys. Overall there, great ball movement. They're really being aggressive, and it's leading to penalties that are leading to 8-meter shots. That's really where we've seen a lot of the offense come from. Shannon McGinnis with an 8-meter, Ryan Gorski with an 8-meter, Angie Corvlon with a little crease goal. It's really exactly what you want to see if you are the Vikings. Joey Donnelly, talk to me. Your mom is the coach. Your sister is a great player on the team. Your other 2 sisters also play on the team. I'm sure your other sister will also play on the team. There's an infinite number of you.
So what I've really liked to see so far is how they've moved the ball on offense. What we've seen so far is that UC definitely has a young team. They have a young program with girls that may not have as much experience from teams in the surrounding towns and the surrounding counties, but what they lack in skill, they make up for in work ethic and also physicality. We see Ryan Gorski, a first-year player who is absolutely dominating simply because of her sheer size and strength. She is a class volleyball player that will be attending DePaul. And then I really like to see the movement that the Vikings have around the key there, from Donnelly to Lestudo to Gorski and McGinnis. We really see a lot of great things out of this offense, but don't douse the defense here. Julia Landicho is an absolute brick wall down there, and we have great players. Gabby Yo-Yo leading the defense in a charge to make sure absolutely no one touches their goalie. Yeah. Really expecting great things out of this Viking team for the rest of the season, coached by, yes, my mother, Kim Donnelly, and then my sister, number 9, Charlotte Donnelly. And it looks like we're getting ready for the second quarter to start here.
Great work, Jimmy. First time. First time. He's a natural. Miller, isn't Jimmy a natural?
Absolutely. I mean, he is a live stream member, so it's not like this is his first time on the mic, but nonetheless. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on the line. His mom's gonna rewatch this. His sister's gonna rewatch this. He's probably got some family rewatching this.
The 20 Donnellys across the country right now are gonna watch it.
People doesn't even know we're gonna be watching. Julia.
You're like a family of rabbits.
Yeah.
7 goals.
It's Carmelo with the draw now. McGinnis on the outside of the circle. They like her there sometimes because sometimes when they flick it up backwards, McGinnis is so tall, so she's there to get the draw. Instead, it's Carmelo. Got to get a touch in the box. They do. Actually, wait, who am I kidding? The entire thing is the box. See, it's interesting in boys lacrosse. They have about, 8 yards from the sideline as Angie up X, GLE. Nearly got it to go. I love that look, though. That's a look I've been trying to get to go all season. Instead, I have not been able to get above GLE. Angie did that very, very well there. As Charlotte Donnelly makes it 4-0 here for the Vikings. The Vikings were underdogs here in this game, as I'm now joined here by Mikey Pellegrino and Braden Morrison. As you guys got a great win against Scotts Plains Fanwood. Talk to me today.
Win felt good. Good win for the team as always. Just got to keep pushing it forward.
I have nothing to say. I mean, that was perfect.
I mean, you guys took a tough loss yesterday at GL. So did SPF. Not to GL, but a different team. Talk to me about your team's resilience to bounce back better than SPF did.
I mean, that's what it's all about. It's not really about the game before, but you always got to look into the future at the next game. And that's just how you become a better baseball team.
I mean, yeah, we went out of that game thinking tomorrow's more important. We have to worry about the next one. And we did a good job flushing it out of our minds and keeping it from interfering with this game. And we came back and played a good game.
Absolutely. And obviously GL might be a bit better than you guys, but at the same time, right, in a one-game performance in the Union County Final, anything can happen. If the pitcher has a bad game, you never know. So really, keep your heads high. The Union County Championship, not out of reach. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
This thing is so fun.
Dewey Donnelly having a lot of fun with the cameras. Morris Catholic, top of the key. On the wing, it's Carmelo on the ball. A trend with Morris Catholic lacrosse is they just don't bring a bench. The boys team had 2 subs. This team has 2 subs. They have more coaches on the sideline than players.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, to be as good as they are with as few subs as they have is quite a thing to really accomplish. Especially for the two-way middies. I mean, that is a lot of running. Yeah, in lacrosse, when you shoot it and it goes out behind the X, the person closest to the ball retains possession as a flag is called there, which means you should really be shooting as much as possible because as long as there's a person at the X, you're going to get the ball back. That's why I can just rip 16 shots like I did yesterday, and we're going to get the ball back. I don't think it was 16. I think it was a little bit less. I wasn't that inefficient. I think I was about 50%. It's Gabby Yo-Yo on the ball. Pass to the crease. Landicho with the save, or at least minor deflection, and it's Charlotte Donnelly with the hustle play, being back behind the X to get the ball. Great job there by her. And those really kill you as a coach. You always got to have someone on the end line to make sure you're the closest to the shot. Poor execution there by the Crusaders. And Charlotte Donnelly, coast to coast. Will she be stopped? Putting on the wheels. Check there. Ball in the air. Ball down! It's Victoria with the ball now. She can't go over the box line unless a midi comes back. It's Gorski. Oh, tough save there as Gorski to Donnelly, nearly with a great connection. But hey, if they can get those looks going all game long, it's going to be a long day for these Crusaders. Great save by Julia Landicho there on the shot from Morris Catholic.
Trying to go low now.
It's Gracie Taylor on the wing. The banana cut midi got to get back, and it's Gabby Yo-Yo doing a great job. Gracie showing why she's a defenseman. Nonetheless, though, great clear by her. Want to get it out to a midi, though. And Gracie Taylor with the great deflection there, getting the ball back nearly. One of the best parts of lacrosse is the creativity you can show with your stick. Gracie Taylor with a teal stick. I see some yellow out there from Victoria. As Morris Catholic gets on the board, low and away shot there. As Lambert wants.
Jimmy, what's the
Shot on the
number?
mic.
No. Oops. What number was it?
That's a great question.
So I have the numbers there.
Morris Catholic cameraman is in attendance taking flicks for the gram. Very important part of the lacrosse team, of the lacrosse vibe. We will get him on the broadcast, I promise you that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if he has much to say, but I believe it's Moret at the X, yep. Carmella gets the ground ball again. She is a machine on the ground balls. No pass available. Swings it out to Bosak. Blows by Pical. Victoria doesn't get the deflection. Morris Catholic with numbers now. Gabioyo stops the ball. Exactly what we want to do. And it's Christina Harth with the goal for Morris Catholic on the last one.
21. There she is again.
And it's
Oh. What do they call?
don't know what the call is, but Julia Landicho with the point blank save. Yeah, I believe that is a crease violation.
That was Harth again.
Morris Catholic with a quick steal. That is a small weakness of Landicho. The range is not necessarily there on her clears yet. She is a Division III goalie, but at the same time, that is something she's probably going to be working Division II, really. That's something she's going to want to work on, you know, over the summer. Is Vassar actually Division II?
Just trust.
I trust. It's just like D2 isn't real, so like... No, it's Division III. Maybe lacrosse is different, though.
No context.
Some schools are D2.
Occasionally, you can have schools in different divisions if it's been grandfathered in. Biggest example of that is Johns Hopkins lacrosse. They're D1. They were grandfathered in, and all the other sports are D3.
No context lacrosse. Shout out Lindenwood. No Lindenwood shout.
Shout out Lindenwood.
Montclair State.
They're back, though. They're back.
Cabrini.
Montclair State is back. Oh, the attackman and defenseman. Oh, we get into great conversations. See, sometimes you're talking about the game. Other times you're talking about college. You're talking about, you know, really any subject that comes.
Hey, I'm a great volleyball player. I'm just doing
Yeah.
fun.
Sometimes you talk about people in the crowd. No comment on that. Victoria on the ball. Great save by Landicho. I thought that was going to be a guaranteed goal. Point blank on the crease as Shannon McGinnis is tripped.
That was point blank. I just caught that trip on camera. That's crazy.
Yeah, Vassar is D3. There's no way they're D2. McGinnis coast to coast with the wheels.
Oh, nobody's there.
2-on-1 opportunity here with Gorski. Up the middle. Ooh. The turf is a bit quick, almost like in golf.
Yeah.
And instead the ball spikes. If that's grass, that's going straight in the back of the net.
Jimmy, what's the quick?
Flag on the play. It's interesting. Whenever there's a flag, they don't go off. That's for yellow cards. Instead, the girl just has to like go behind the player she fouled. It's very strange. And it's Angie Corvalon with an 8-meter here. She definitely false started. She blew off that line, looking like Taylor Cox out of the blocks. Carmella Tagorski.
Gorski, go for a second goal.
Straight to the goalie stick. That is one of the worst feelings as a lacrosse player when you have a wide open shot, but you just pass it to the goalie.
No, I know, but
I'm actually in the Edison High School highlight tape for missing a shot just like that. That is a brutal shot to miss. First game of the year, but I've locked in since then. We shaked off the rust.
that's a good question.
2 minutes. I want to get one up here. Got to keep this lead.
2 minutes left in the first half. And the girls give one up there. Landicho couldn't get to that one. At some point, the defense has got to hunker down. You cannot allow Morris Catholic to get the shots off that they are getting right now. And it's Casey Crawland with the goal to make the score 4-2 Vikings. And we're back out of that timeout. Morris Catholic finding their groove now offensively. And honestly, really defensively, they have held the Vikings to a minimum of goals this second quarter.
Was it 4-0 after one quarter?
It was either 3-0 or 4-0 after the first quarter. So either way, they have not been allowing many goals this quarter. Yeah, Charlie Donnelly with a blatant false start.
Give one up, yeah. Give one up, yeah. Oh.
And then trips.
Turf monster got it. That was clean.
Kind of like how that turf monster got that Division I prospect that I dropped the other day. And that was also against Morris Catholic. Yes, he has offers from Bucknell and Wagner. Yes, he did. Let's get that playing on the halftime broadcast. Landicho with the back rake and clear. What a dot thrown to Victoria there.
Run, Moose, run.
Gotta go. You have numbers. The fast break.
She's gonna score. She's gonna score.
Ooh, saved by the goalie there.
Did it go off the pipe?
No, it went off the body.
Oh, Victoria.
Gotta get it low. As Coach Manuso says, gotta get it on the ground.
The counterattack. They got that wide open over there. Look. Oh, they had her.
Great break there for the Union Catholic Vikings. They will retain the possession. Or gain the possession, that is. 6 of my 7 goals yesterday were low. I mean, it really does work. Because when you're a goalie and someone shoots it high, you only have to move a few inches to save it. Whereas when you get shot low, you got to really move your stick quite a long distance to make that save. Charlotte Donnelly coughs up the ball there. But a ground ball by Piquel nearly is gotten. Whistle blown. It'll be blue ball.
7 seconds.
7 seconds remaining. Piquel with the ball. She's going to be on the 12-meter line. At least that's what the ref said. Apparently the 8 is good enough. Okay. A sort of 8-meter shot here. Just covered. Clock is not started and the clock was not reset. I have never been more confused in my life. There is now no clock. Okay, we're just gonna go with no clock. That's all right. It is 4-2 Vikings at the half. Corvalon with a goal, McGinnis with a goal, Donnelly with a goal, I believe, and Gorski with a goal. Wealth is being shared today, just like yesterday, really. HOK with a hat trick, me with 7, Quinn with 2, Alex Miller with 1. I don't know who else. I said Alex Miller with 1. I said his hat trick. Saul had 1. Yup. Is that it? And the slingshot with 1.
Oh, slinger with the long run with the long stick.
And I think that'll do it. And there are some baseball players in the building today. I wonder what that could be for. Stay tuned for after the game. Might have a little broadcast going for a little.
Here he comes.
Oh, and the man himself. We're going to cut the mic and keep the element of surprise. See you for second half and post game action. Stay tuned. McGinnis at the X to open up the half for the Vikings. It's 4-2 them.
Oh, wow.
Live streaming golf would be the hardest thing we ever do.
McGinnis gets the ground ball. NJ.com will be loving that. Thinks about taking it all the way. Nearly passed it to Gorski, instead pulled it out. Now to Donnelly. This team does not sub much. That's very interesting. Boys lacrosse is heavy on the substitutions. McGinnis with the women's equivalent of a bull dodge. McGinnis looking to feed. Double team now. Runs through 3. Flag on the play. Oh, okay. We're just going to wave off the flag. That's all right, I guess. Oh, offensive foul advantage, I suppose. Morris Catholic nearly clears. A lot of sticks clashing now. A lot of bodies on the ground. Bosak with the bull dodge. Now it's Donnelly slowing down the offense. Easy ground ball there for McGinnis. Landicho instructing the offense from behind the net. I personally hate it when Luke Chang tells me what to do on offense, but that's all right. Maybe they have a different style of play. McGinnis through the tee of the defense. Nearly gets a shot off. McGinnis scanning the field. Donnelly scanning the floor. Angie Corvalon really owns that crease. Wow. Donnelly just ran her defender over, and that did not warrant a whistle somehow. But that one did. That was not a card somehow. Instead, it will be an 8-meter shot. Good shot there, I like it. As long as you get a shot off and you have a girl at X, it's a good shot. Greg, how much of this sport do you understand?
Not so much. I just know you gotta run and put it in the goal. My dad's lacrosse player, my sister's a lacrosse player. Me, not so much, you know. I don't really know the sport.
How old's your sister?
She's a junior now. She's in college.
Where does she play?
She doesn't play lacrosse, but
She used to?
she used to. She goes to Villanova for business. Yeah.
Angie Corvalon at X right now with an 8-meter shot, except there's no angle for a shot. Gorski on the wing. Carmella up top. Back to Gorski. Pass failed there. Ground ball. It's Donnelly. Spin dodge. Whistle there. I think it's on Morris Catholic. It is. Donnelly fouled on the drive. Donnelly with an 8-meter shot here. No one in the way. And she converts. It's 5-2 Vikings now.
Let's go Vikings!
Is he good at it?
He actually is pretty good at that. Cameras.
Oh,
Ryan, want to hop on the mic?
I'll hop on the mic. I'll hop on.
How many innings you pitched today?
5.
I mean, you got the job done, got the win. Obviously, you gave up a few runs, but everyone gave up runs today. It was an offensive onslaught. Talk to me.
Defense was a little shaky, but I threw strikes and they hit the ball well. But settled in. Luigi, Chris came in after me, and our offense really helped us get the win. High scoring game, but our offense the past few games have struggled a little. So it's good to see us come out and score 14 runs and get the win.
Absolutely. How many errors these guys make?
Too many.
What about Nick? How many Nicks specifically?
Nick didn't have any errors.
Really?
Mostly Mikey and Braden.
Mikey,
Mine weren't even errors.
Hey,
That
Greg.
wasn't an error.
Greg has still an error.
I have heard Greg has been an error machine lately. Word on the street.
No, but Greg locks in when he needs to.
1 for 2 on the day was Valoria. Victoria with the ground ball. Spin dodge. Foul called there.
Wait, okay.
What?
Just take the mic, bro. Just comment.
I said that.
You got it.
I don't know a lot about lacrosse at all.
Let me see. I got you.
You want to commentate?
Yeah.
All right,
The
well.
sport is so complicated. No.
Oh, we got a little goal for the Vikings. It's bang! 6-2 ball game.
And one.
Who scored that?
Victoria,
I
right?
believe Victoria. Yeah.
Victoria with the goal. Right down the middle.
Vikings up 6-2.
Morris Catholic got to call timeout.
They're struggling right
Got a
now.
little celebration going in the middle of the field. Ladies, the game's not over.
Miss Donnelly coached them well. They're nervous right now. They're nervous. No, I'm gonna stay on the mic, buddy. No, windy day out here. Spring break, we kind of need the weather to get a little hotter here. No, it's awfully cold and windy.
Ladies and gentlemen, watching the live stream, how we feel about spring break? Yes, sir.
Spring break, turn me up.
Let's go.
An awfully long timeout. Morris Catholic is in shambles. 6-2 right now.
Lots to talk over.
UC just continues to pile on the goals. Morris Catholic has no way to respond.
This is a big comeback for the lacrosse program after the boys go down 15-1 to the boys in Saraville, my hometown.
Boys lacrosse has been fighting its season with injuries, so if they had their 3 best players, it'd probably only be 15th.
What a big recovery yesterday. Andrew Miller, Gavin Pankratz, school records. Dogs, straight dogs.
Yo, shout out to Andrew Miller. 8 points yesterday. 7 goals, 1 assist. That's some dog stuff right there.
Also, Gavin, 7 assists Gavin had? Man, that kid's in my religion class. He knows how to get it done.
Get better quick.
Yeah, Andrew Reed, unfortunate broken finger after trying to catch a football. You hate to see it. But he's in my Mr. McCabe math class, and he may show up late every single day. But he's unfortunate that he's
Face off starting now.
By late, he means 8:29.
Yeah.
So he can play in the games, of course.
Oh, Carmelo.
It's Bosak on the wing now. Gorski on the doorstep. Makes it 7-2.
7-2 Vikings. Wow, what a stellar performance for Gorski.
Second goal.
Shout out Deanna Gomes for the support. And 7-2 after the long timeout. Obviously nothing comes from that. UC Lady Vikings are locked in right now. Carmelo with the face-off. Sun's coming out. Where was this during the baseball game?
And Charlotte gets it off the face-off from Carmella. Oh, hit a little juke to Angie.
You got a lane to the basket.
To the goal, wide open. She's taking it.
Shoot it. It's a good
Goal! Goal by Angie.
8-2 Vikings.
They are pouring it on.
And I know Peter Sling is happy right now.
Stop hitting me.
He is absolutely stoked right now.
Stop hitting me.
I'm gonna get a job in this in the future.
I have to control the camera.
And that is like two goals in like 30 seconds. And Morris Catholic, unfortunately. Yeah. And Morris Catholic gets the face off.
She's running. She's going.
She stopped. She dropped the ball.
Gracie Taylor playing defense.
Oh, rough sight we got.
Bria with the defense. Bria with the defense.
Gracie, the ball's in front of you.
Morris Catholic has the ball.
Bria has nothing else. Don't worry.
Foul.
Foul. I think. I don't understand lacrosse.
Thank God Bria doesn't have anything else on her.
Yo, you can't say
Gracie
that on
Taylor looks a little lost out there.
Gracie Taylor, where is she going?
Where is
Oh, wait, never mind. And number 1. Hopefully Jules can make the save on this. The sticks are out for no reason. Oh, passes it.
What a goal.
Good goal. You know, that's just the chemistry right there from Morris Catholic.
Hockey assist right there. Not being selfish. Hitting the open pass.
Yeah,
Game respects game.
yeah. You know, 8-3 game now. 4:17 left.
The Vikes are still rolling.
You know, 1 goal. You still can't control the UC Lady Vikings. Mrs. Donnelly coaches them well. Very well. You got to give props. You got to give props. And the cam is on Mrs. Donnelly right now as her son Jimmy Donnelly is filming his own mom. Man, this is a great game, ladies and gentlemen. Face off. Carm goes for it. Charlotte jumps. Victoria recovers. And she's off. She's off to the races. Oh, she's going. She takes it, slows it down, gives it to Gorski. Gorski misses it. Recovers. Slow and controlled, guys. Gives it to Shannon. Shannon, the superstar on this team. Trying to make room. Trying to get the space out. Angie Korf calling for it, but not open. Shannon takes it. On
the goal.
Looking for her options.
Hit and miss. Patience is key.
You know, I play hockey out in Michigan it here.
What is that, Ryan?
So basically, you take the puck on your stick, flip it, and you do like a flip a pancake into the net. Who has the ball right now? Charlotte. Charlotte has it. And whistle for God knows what reason.
Lacrosse, no one knows.
And Bria and Gracie are talking up with Jules right now. Anything on the agenda, guys? What are we planning? And crickets. Goal from Charlotte!
What a goal!
Bang!
What a goal!
Ray Allen from downtown. No, I know her name, but bang! 9-3 game, 2:36 left, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter. Is she looking at me?
You're 11-3 on that.
What?
I'm 2-7.
Yo, why is they're mad at me? Yo, Victoria told me to shut up. What did I even do? I know. I said, no. Mic's back on, guys. Number 1 has it.
Pass it to 23. Juke move.
23 looking for space.
Almost took it to the house.
Passes it to number 5. Number 5 with it.
Number 5 sent it to 22 downfield.
Looking for 21.
Cutting 21. And the
Oh!
ball is stale.
Unfortunate. That was a good pass. Just didn't get enough ball on it. Bang! Oreo, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1 with it. Looking for the options. Bria's on defense. Oh, almost a good play by Victoria on defense there.
Gracie player. Oh shit. Gracie Taylor.
Charlotte.
playing steady defense off the ball.
Charlotte on number 21, I believe. Number 21 with it.
Because he's bang.
21 still with it to 23.
We got names. That folder right there, I got roster. Right on top. All right, Catholic.
All right, Ryan, you got that? Number 23.
There was shooting space.
Shooting space. Casey. Oh, no.
Wait, hit them. Turn that.
Goal by Morris Catholic. 9-4. Vikings still in the lead.
Nah. I bet you it's
Can't.
them.
We gotta really tap into Coletti's mindset here, and we can't settle. We can't settle down.
What would Coletti say right now?
So actually, Coletti would say, you know, don't be selfish. You know, it might be a 9-4 game. We're up 5.
Ball movement, off-ball screens, you know, get the deal, get the whole thing.
You want to share the ball. You want to share the love.
The JV guys that played on this freshman team.
And Charlotte Donnelly recovers off the faceoff.
As we came up, 9,
Loses it, but recovers
9, whatever we are, 9-4 right now.
to Delaney.
That's Maddie. Delaney's an island.
Sorry, Maddie.
I'm just talking. I'm hoping the mic can pick me up, you know, because Brian took it away from me. So
Victoria playing defense on number 1. That is Carly. Bodarelli. Bodarelli takes it. Scores.
Shooting space.
But there was a foul.
Who knows what? Shooting space.
Shooting space. There was not enough shooting space for her to shoot that, but she still shot it. Oh, that's right.
Wow. Reliable source.
Very impressive.
So,
News. That's why she's not here today.
Shout out Delaney Farrell.
Shout out to Delaney Farrell. Hopefully she does well in Ireland. And goal. That was number
Never know what kind of news. We're on a break here.
number 21. Christina Harth.
she's had a couple of games this game.
4 seconds left.
I'm interviewed, right?
9-5.
I'm interviewed.
Tough goal to get up there. What's Coletti saying now?
You know, Coletti would say, you know, just lock in, slow everything down, but, you know, still have fun. Throw, like, if I was pitching, he'd be like, throw strikes over the rubber sometimes when I throw some balls. But, you know, I'll find the strike zone sooner or later. And that is the end of the third quarter.
Winding down to the fourth quarter, how do you think UC can maintain this lead, Ryan Williams?
That's a great question.
Great question by Mr. Valoria here with the mic. You know, I would just say they got to keep pressuring. You know, they have a lot of players. And you know, there are a lot of good players, especially Shannon.
Shannon.
You know, Shannon creates all the
Yeah.
space she needs.
Yeah. We need some stellar defense here, especially by number 13, Gracie Taylor. She needs to step up big if we want to, you know, stop this Morris Catholic team from rolling.
Goalie Jules Landicho has been very solid. The lacrosse goalie commit is keeping them in this game. STS alumni CYO basketball.
That's some great intake there, I will.
That's Ray Allen from downtown.
We got 1 minute down. 1 minute left to the last quarter. It's a 9-5 ball game. See how UC maintains this lead. Hey, Nicky Doll.
Nope.
UC legend right here in the flesh. What's your perspective on this game right now?
We're winning. That's
Big winning.
some great.
How can we keep this winning up?
As Regan would say, keep doing what we're doing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it.
Shout out Jim Regan.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Sister Percy Lee on her retirement. This one's for her.
$15 seconds until the fourth and final quarter. UC girls lacrosse looking to add on to their goal total. Oh, I'll go. I'll come.
10 o'clock start.
I'll be there. I'm actually.
For the last 10 minutes.
Have they been off this whole time?
No, it's still even like a minute or two as they walked away. The baseball players are off to something that might have some late game implications. Stay tuned for that one.
It won't take 30 minutes like our normal post-game.
The post-game interview of a lifetime, one could say.
Potentially.
Memories will be made in one way or another. Might be the ooh, as Morris Catholic gets a goal back and the lead is slipping here for the Vikings.
Can be spoiled.
This did happen in the first half. Union Catholic took a lead, dropped the lead a little bit, reclaimed the strong lead, and now they're giving it up a little bit here again. Nonetheless, though, I think the Vikings are going to recover. They've been here before, and they know that they can beat this this Morris Catholic squad. Sorry, and I see some.
They're totally going to give themselves away.
I see some balloons coming out of Ryan Williams' white Ford Bronco. I think Miss Williams might have been to Party City recently.
I wonder why.
Pass in the middle for Morris Catholic. That's a goal. The lead is now down to 2 for the Vikings. A quick 2 goals here for Morris Catholic. It is not looking the best for the Vikings. Jimmy Donnelly, what do you got to say?
Andrew, how do you think the Vikings will bounce back from these few quick goals?
It's all about the transition opportunities. They've given up a lot of goals in transition. You guys left for a few minutes. It's a much different game now. Talk to me.
I mean, you just got to keep it composed. You know, you're up 2. Still got to play with a lead.
Battle adversity right here.
If we get Ryan back from the mic set, we can bring out back our good luck charm.
I am on the mic.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
Here, I'll put it this way.
They got to stop this momentum here.
Charlotte covers it off the face-off.
Move. Charlotte, you got room, Charlotte. Charlotte, you got options.
Looking for options.
Charlotte, corner. No, Charlotte, Angie Corv.
To Angie Korf.
At the rim.
Take it to the rim.
To Gorski. Gorski has it behind the net.
Gorski, congratulations on the commitment to the
To Shannon.
for a completely different sport.
That's Moret.
Oh, that's Moret? That's Chloe?
That's Shannon now with the
Oh, okay.
What is going on here?
Shannon with the ball.
They're just swarming her. Look at that. They got like 3 girls waiting to take it.
They know she has the natural scoring ability.
Give it to Bria.
They're getting triple team right here.
Look, Rio's on defense.
Oh. Shannon loses it.
Oh, get it back.
Trying to recover.
It's like a hot potato down there.
And Shannon recovers it.
Shannon finds the
Behind the
ball.
net, looking for options.
She needs to do a Michigan.
Way to fight for the ball there, Shannon. As if she can hear me. To Charlotte.
Juggling.
Recovers. Oh, loses it. Recovers again.
Oh, good cradle right there.
Has to find more space.
Angie Korf cutting to help out. Screen. She says no need.
To Angie Korf.
Go left.
Back to Charlotte. Vikings look as if they're slowing the game down with the 2-minute lead.
With all the momentum.
Smart play there by the players. Angie Korf goes, cuts to the net. Oh, almost had a goal.
Just
Unfortunately, just comes out of the stick.
Just comes out of the stick.
Gorski pressuring.
Angie Korf stepping up big. Oh, loose ball. Get that. Recover.
Bosak recovers. Back to Charlotte.
Girl is tying her shoe mid-game.
Timeout.
I'm gonna draw something up here for. Gotta get one here.
UC girls slowly blowing the lead, but as time went on, they're slowing the game down and they're trying to make it their game. Play more offense than defense.
Probably will. Natural with the mic.
Think so. So Jimmy, what do you think your mom is saying to the team right now?
It's a great question. She's probably talking about them about adversity and how this is a tough they hit a tough moment here. Now they kind of lost a big lead and they just need to keep the momentum going and try and put some brakes on Morris Catholic here.
Exactly. Hopefully they can stop the momentum that Morris Catholic is pouring onto them right now.
Timeout will help that.
Timeout, letting them catch their breaths after the last few seconds of that before the timeout. They were playing slow with the ball, trying to find options. Almost a goal from Angie Korf. Unfortunately, the ball came out.
Rival, if you were the coach of Union Catholic right now, what would you be saying to these girls?
I would say look for your options, take your time, but if they pressure, someone's got to get open. It's the same thing in hockey. Fast pressuring. You got to think fast. I do play hockey.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Charlotte Donnelly has it. Going to the net, looking for space, and goal! And a goal by Charlotte Donnelly. Takes her space all the way to the front of the net, has enough shooting space to let it fly into the net. 10-7 Vikings now.
I don't know.
8:53 left in the last quarter.
I don't know.
Hopefully that puts some momentum back on the Vikings. And they are able to keep pressuring Morris Catholic and continue scoring.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but Charlotte Donnelly is actually my sister.
Morris Catholic recovers the faceoff. Number 1 looking for space. Gracie Taylor playing defense. Yo! And delay on the field, but Ryan Gorski takes care of it. 21 with the ball now. Vikings with a 3-goal lead. Great save by Jules there, locking it down in the net. taking her time, looking for options to throw it to. Not many options. The Vikings have to get open for Jules. To Bria. And Bria misses it. And Morris Catholic recovers. Bria loses the stick. Back on defense for Bria.
Morris Catholic taking their time here.
Morris Catholic trying to look for their options, trying to cut down the lead from 3 to 2.
Oh, they're coming. Hi, Joe.
And goal by Morris Catholic. 10-8, 6:37 left in the fourth quarter. Game, 6:37 left. Vikings look to attack more on the Morris Catholic defense, looking to regain a bigger lead. You know, in hockey, one of the most important sayings, Jimmy, is the worst lead is a 2-goal lead.
Why is that?
You know, because you have the momentum, but as soon as the other team scores 1 to cut it down, you're panicking.
Oh no.
And then they have the momentum.
That's a great saying right there.
Hopefully that doesn't happen to the Vikings here. As Morris Catholic recovers the faceoff. Ball is loose.
Oh,
Victoria has it. Number 21, flying through the field. Slows herself down, looking for options.
Oh, not again. They're going down the field to get it. They're going down.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
And Morris Catholic on the rush. Looking to cut the lead down to 1 with just a little under 6 minutes left. Number 1 with it.
What will she do?
Morris Catholic taking their time. A lot of time left in this lacrosse game, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, Ryan, if you're playing defense right now, you're going to try and... Oh, here we go.
And Gorski has it.
Intercepted. Oh.
Slow turnover, but Angie Korv recovers it.
Got it.
Vikings are back on the offensive push.
Oh.
Cut to the middle. Looking for options.
The sticks are getting dangerously close to her face.
You know, got to be careful. Not like boys lacrosse with helmets.
Yeah.
And Shannon looking for space to shoot. And a foul.
Shooting space.
Shannon very aggressive when she has the ball. Shannon looking to make it a 3-goal lead for the Vikings. False start.
I actually don't know what the official term is.
Making it a 3-goal lead possibly here. Misses the net, little wide to the left. Morris Catholic ball, number 11 on the attack. Moving the ball downfield. Almost picked off by Carmella. .15 recovers. Gracie Taylor playing very good defense.
Aggressive.
Very aggressive defense.
Defense.
Great defense there. You know, anything to say on that? Nothing to say. No words. Just the defense is great.
Expected.
Expected. You know, one of the top defenders in Union County, I would say.
I don't know about that one.
And you know, Greg, And Maddie with it. Farrell with it. Maddie loses it but recovers. Trying to recover. Pushes through. Blue ball. Maddie Farrell playing very aggressive, trying to regain the ball after losing it. 2:40 left. Vikings up 2. Angie Core fighting for the ball. Morris Catholic recovers. Looking to make a push. 2:30 left. Bria and Gracie playing defense. 23 to the net. What a save by Jules.
Oh, yes.
This is what it all comes down to. Little over 2 minutes left. Jules playing lockdown defense.
What is the move here for Union Catholic defense, and how can they transition that to their offense?
I would say, actually, Gracie Taylor with the ball. Making a push downfield. Loses it, but it's okay. The Vikings are still up 2 with a little under 2 minutes left. And clock stops now.
Maybe with a little tighter cradle right there, she would have got that.
Timeout.
Oh, timeout.
Raul. With time winding down, 2-minute warning, you know. How do you think UC could prevail at this adversity?
You know, they just gotta keep their composure, stay calm.
Composure.
Big
thing in sports.
They've been
Clear
up.
your mind.
They've been up the whole game.
Yeah.
They just have to continue being up as things are going on in the background. Goal. You know, Mrs. Donnelly and the coaches are probably telling them, take it slow and controlled and find your options.
Take your time. That's a big thing in sports. Some people think you need to run.
Time is valuable.
It really is.
More than money.
Some say time is money, right, Will?
They do. Some do say that. You know, Greg, what are your plans for after the game?
Stay tuned. Big surprise.
Very big surprise after the game.
Sun's coming out.
Sun's coming out. Hiding in the clouds for a little bit there.
Kind of setting the moment for a perfect occasion after the game, you know?
You know, perfect occasion after the game. The sun is perfect right now.
I will.
Oh, what's the question?
Who would you have in a fight? Bombadil, crocodile?
Bombadil, crocodile.
Gracie Taylor has the ball.
Gracie Taylor with the ball.
Oh, shoot.
Looking for options to Bria. Bria loses it. Looking to recover. Recovers. Ooh. Little slash. Gracie fighting for it.
Who ends up with it?
Victoria fighting for it also. And Victoria looking for it.
No whistle yet.
Fighting on the line. Whistle's finally blown.
UC ball. Wow, that's an illegal check.
And Morris Catholic, 1:20 left. Maddie Farrell playing very good defense on number 22 right now. 2-goal lead for the Vikings. Little over a minute left. To the front.
Oh my goodness.
And a goal by Morris Catholic.
Oh my goodness.
Just the UC defense looked a little disoriented there.
All UC needs to do is preserve this 1-goal lead that they have now. If I'm the face-offer, and I'm not, I am no way by means skilled enough. I would just try and hold on to the balls.
If I was UC right now, I'd look to take as much time to find options.
Make them make a play.
You know, actually today, Coach Coletti's dad, who we call Big Coletti.
Big Coletti, I miss that guy.
We were talking to him while we were up at bat, and he was like, you have to wait for the team to make a mistake. And there was an error on the pickoff throw. And that's the mistake we were waiting for, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys capitalize on?
We did. I believe we scored 3 runs right after that. Blue ball!
Yes, blue ball!
Bang! Ray Allen from downtown. Shannon with it.
Take your
Shannon still running.
What is she doing?
Looking for an opportunity. And a save by the goalie.
That's not good.
Shannon, hands on her head. Knows she could have iced the game there.
45 seconds left.
Morris Catholic looking to make a final push to tie the game. Off to number 34. Number 15 with it for Morris Catholic.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, Valentine.
Same thing. Here it is.
Oh my
To the front of the net. No! Bounces behind Jules, goes wide.
Trying to keep it out.
Gracie Taylor fighting for it.
But Morris Catholic comes down with it.
Morris Catholic has it. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Looking to go to the net. UC recovers but throws it, and the whistle's blown.
It's UC ball.
UC ball. With 4 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. 9 seconds. Ice it. Ladies and gentlemen, Vikings win by 1. And that is a huge win. Huge win for the Vikings. Vikings win. What a game from the UC girls lacrosse team. Ryewill out.
Great win there for the Union Catholic Vikings. The baseball boys are off to do some shenanigans. I think we'll see them in a few minutes. Stay tuned for that. But as far as the game goes, incredible game. Union Catholic was slightly, I believe, the underdog today. Really had that underdog mentality today. They brought the energy from the jump, went out to a 4-0 lead, went out to a 9-3 lead, blew the lead a little bit, but at the end of the day, they kept composed. They actually did not trail once in this game and really showed that even without a star player like Delaney Farrell, they could get the job done. It's 10-9 Vikings. Is your final. Baseball boys, we'll be back soon. Stay tuned for some post-game interviews and maybe a different kind of surprise. Stay tuned. Possibly. Okay, welcome back, Vikings Nation. This microphone is stuck. We're here with the whole team. Gracie Taylor, clutch ground ball at the end.
It was super fun, except the stick hit me in the face. But it was so great.
That's pretty gritty. Now, Gracie Taylor, I'd say turn around right now.
Her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful. I tell her every day. Yeah, I know. When I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. And every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. When you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
Did you I'm just kidding.
Where's my shoe, dude?
This is a lot of flowers.
Did you expect it?
No!
I think she said I'll think about it.
Picture or what? Smile.
Turn around and smile. Everyone's watching. All over the world.
I started dying laughing for like 5 minutes.
Thoughts on the performance? Everyone in here.
I thought we sounded great.
I thought it was great.
Honestly, we've rehearsed. We've been planning this for what, a week? A week. We have yet to rehearse until the other day at practice. Thought it was great. Did it today in the parking lot.
Why are we still on the mic?
Can't lie. Recording.
We're just Williams, talk to me.
That was great. That was heartfelt. We rehearsed a lot. We literally, while the game was going on, we went in the senior parking lot and rehearsed for 30 minutes. Mr. Bondities acted as Gracie, and I think it paid off. I think that was a heartfelt moment between Greg. That's all I gotta say. Rye will out.
Dude, I can only imagine how mildly uncomfortable Mr. B was.
I think Mr. B was actually, happy it happened to him. I think he was like, wait, am I getting asked to prom right now? And we were like, no, this is just a rehearsal. And he was like, wow. And Gracie said, I'll think about it. Wow.
Not the result we wanted. It wasn't a no, though. Valentine. Gorski, we weren't actually going to interview you.
No,
that
I
you were
know.
a decoy.
No, I had to put this over there anyway.
Talk to me, though.
I mean, this is amazing. I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not into the scoring very often, but when my team passes it and they need me, you gotta do what you gotta do. So
you got the job done. Congratulations.
Yes.
Great win there.
yes.
Anyone else want to talk?
I can give you.
It appears as though, after game plans are being made, end of story, Vikings win 10-9, Gracie and Greg going to prom. This is probably the greatest episode of live stream you have ever seen in your entire life. Greg is a creative mastermind. Gracie, anything to say?
I would just like to say that today was a great game, and I didn't expect this, and it was very nice.
How adorable. End of story. Vikings 10. Actually, let's get Miss Donnelly on the mic. Yeah, we're waiting for Miss Donnelly. Oh, and there's balloons. There's balloons.
Yeah, just let him go now, Mike.
Good job.
What a day for live stream. What a day. What a past 2 days for Union Catholic Athletics. Me and Gavin Pancratz break some records and tie some records as far as men lacrosse goes. Then baseball gets 2 wins on the day. They get the singing win. I mean, we got a preview of Mr. UC for years to come. Braden Morrison, a sophomore. Rye Will, a junior. We got some talent here for Mr. UC in the future. Baseball got the win. Girls lacrosse got the win. Gracie Taylor got the win. Greg Valoria got the win. I mean, Union Catholic is just a school full of winners. We really have not taken an L in quite a while. And Ryan Williams, that is a amazing car. I love that Ford Bronco.
Get my face out of there. There we go.
We will now be waiting for Coach Donnelly to interview her after the post-game shenanigans. I hope you guys stay tuned because, I mean, wow.
Get him to hold the sign.
Whole sign. Yeah, hold up the sign, Greg. Greg, bring out the sign. There we go.
Greg, hold it up.
The sign.
Let me get back on the mic. There you go. You know, that was great. That was probably #1. I think that would have won America's Got Talent. As I said before, the rehearsing just made it so much better. You know, are we getting an interview from Mrs. Donnelly? I'll catch you guys. This was great. This was a heartfelt moment. Wait, what? I'm doing the interview? And, okay.
You won the whole game. Here comes Mrs. Donnelly. She's coming.
Miss Donnelly on her way after the 10-9 win. Show off for the camera. Mine? Oh,
I'm good. How are you? Hello. Thank you.
Hi. Okay, so Mrs. Donnelly, what are your thoughts on today's game?
Oh, I could not be more proud of the Vikings today. This is a team we haven't beaten since I've been the coach, so at least 5 years. The team was more about the team than they were individual players, and that's what I think I'm most proud of.
And, you guys were up for a little, and then they started to come back. One in the timeout, what were you saying to them?
Oh, it's hard to play up, right? Sometimes it's better to be the one who's trying to come back, and it's very hard to hold a lead off sometimes. I just told them to remember that they're playing for each other. Individual mistakes are going to happen, but you have to put your own disappointment aside and support your teammates, and that's exactly what they did. Came up with a big save at the end, some tremendous defense, and we got a few goals when we needed one. So I'm very proud of them.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. You're
Thank
doing
you.
a great job.
Thank you.
No questions. No questions. We have some players doing the ice bucket challenge in the background there.
Oh, that's good.
Charlotte Donnelly just failed the ice bucket challenge. I didn't think that was possible.